Hey, language explorers! Welcome back to Teach Easy English, your masterclass in real world communication. I'm Daisy, and today we're diving deep. Forget boring textbooks. I'm giving you the practical keys, the verbal shortcuts that make you sound confident, fluid, and absolutely authentic. We're not just learning phrases, we're tapping into the everyday heartbeat of the English language. This episode is your all-in-one fluency workout, listening, understanding, repeating, and speaking with me. Get ready to stop translating in your head and start flowing. Let's activate your voice. So, let's kick things off with a mythbuster. What is the real X factor of speaking like a native? Many dedicated learners chase perfection, flawless grammar, encyclopedic vocabulary, or replicating a specific accent. But I have to tell you, that's not the mission. Native-like speech doesn't mean using massive, difficult words. It definitely doesn't mean talking at warp speed, and it absolutely doesn't mean sacrificing your own unique identity. The goal is far simpler and much more empowering. It means communicating in a way that is effortless, relaxed, and genuinely human. Many native speakers, in their casual speech, make tiny slips. They pause, they backtrack, and they rely on simple, tight phrases. They are often informal, and that's the secret. The sound of native speech is not perfection. It's the rhythm, the tone, and the uninhibited use of real, street-level English. Now that we've cracked the code on the meaning of native speech, let's dissect the simple, powerful habits they use. What gives their speech that natural, easy texture? The first habit is non-negotiable: contractions. A contraction is the verbal glue that fuses two words into one smooth sound. Instead of the slightly formal, "I am very tired today," a fluent speaker automatically shortens the distance to "I'm very tired today." It's quicker, it's smoother, and it telegraphs ease. Start right now using them. Instead of saying "I am," own "I'm." Instead of saying "you are," master "you're." Instead of saying "she is," drop into "she's." "We are" becomes "we're." "They have" becomes "they've." This habit not only saves time, but fundamentally changes the tempo of your speech, eliminating the robotic feel of separating every single word. Using contractions is one of the quickest ways to signal to a native listener that you are speaking naturally and confidently. Next, let's talk about verbal shorthand. Native speakers rarely use long, ornate sentences. They frequently distill their ideas into just a few potent words. These short, tactical phrases make conversations feel immediate and grounded in reality. Here are some indispensable examples. The first: "Sounds good." This is your smooth, automatic agreement. "I agree, that plan is perfect for me." Sounds good. The next one: "No way." This is pure, unadulterated surprise or disbelief. "Seriously? I can't believe it. No way." And a powerful commitment phrase: "I'm in." It means you're joining, you're participating, you're committed. "I'm in." Need a momentary pause? Use "hang on." It's the conversational equivalent of "wait a moment." Hang on. When you're ready, you are all set. "I'm ready. Every detail is prepared." All set. When the message clicks, you say "got it," which is the fastest way to signal "I understand." For a quick request, there's "will do." Consider it done. The counter to "I'm in" is "I'm out." This signals "I'm not interested, I'm leaving," or "I won't join." "I'm out." When you mess up, own it with "my bad." It's the casual apology for a small error. "My bad." Acknowledging someone else's good point? "Fair enough." It means "that makes total sense. I accept your argument." Fair enough. And finally, a global favorite: "no worries." This is flexible. It means it's okay, don't stress, and sometimes you're welcome. No worries. These are small, but they are the daily currency of conversation. These quick responses are vital because they manage the pace of dialogue. When a native speaker uses fair enough or got it, they are using a conversational signal. They let the other person know, I hear you, and we can move on. Practice using these signals to show active listening and keep the conversation flowing naturally in professional, casual, and social settings. Now, let's talk about the music of English. Every sentence has a song. Some words are delivered with power, they carry the central meaning, and others are whispered quickly. Listen again. I don't want to go there. Notice how don't and go are the sonic anchors? The little words like I, to, and there are said softly and quickly. This contrast gives English its natural, engaging rhythm. Don't strive for perfection, just start listening for the rhythm. Your own speech will naturally smooth out as you internalize the beat. Think about the phrase, what are you doing? The tiny word are is barely audible, often swallowed by the more important words. The rhythm is not steady like a metronome. It bounces, emphasizing the content words, nouns, main verbs, adjectives, and rushing past the function words, prepositions, articles. Practice exaggerating this bounce to sound more natural. The stress always falls on the words that convey the main information, making the meaning clearer and the speech pattern more authentic. The next point is the seamless nature of speech. Native speakers often connect words when the pace quickens. They don't pronounce each word in isolation, they blend them. For example, the formal, what do you think, melts into the slick, what do you think? I am going to go now becomes the smooth, I'm gonna go now. You don't need to force this immediately, but recognizing it is the first step. When you hear that blend, you're hearing fluency in action. Connected speech isn't just blending, it often involves sound transformation. For instance, did you go often merges the D and Y sounds to create a J sound, sounding like did you go? Another common example is how about it, which sounds like how about it. Recognizing this change is key to understanding fast speech, and practicing it will make your speech much smoother and less fragmented, eliminating those tiny gaps that disrupt the natural flow. Finally, native speakers deploy language that is perfectly contextual. They use emotional, real-time responses, not textbook lines. They empower others by saying, it's up to you, which means you decide. They sign off with the relaxed farewell, I'll catch you later, meaning see you soon. They express disinterest with, that's not my thing, or give high praise with the ultimate compliment, you nailed it, which means you executed that perfectly. Grasping these context-driven expressions is the fastest way to sound and feel like a native speaker. So here is your quick start guide to the habits of a fluent speaker. They always use contractions like I'm, she's, they're. They communicate with short, powerful phrases. They rely on the natural rhythm and stress patterns of English. They connect words when speaking quickly, and they use expressions that fit the real-life situation. Your assignment is simple. Start slowly. Write down these powerful phrases. Read them aloud. Repeat them until they feel like your second nature. Don't worry about trying to sound perfect right away. Focus instead on mastering these natural habits one by one. Choose 2 new contractions and 2 new verbal shorthand phrases this week, and commit to using them in your next 3 English conversations. This focused practice is the secret to making these habits stick, transitioning your English from being merely correct to sounding genuinely natural. Fantastic work today. You didn't just passively listen, you actively practiced the real currency of daily English. These short, natural phrases are essential, and now they belong to you. Remember, the real secret to sounding native isn't big vocabulary, it's using real phrases in real situations with real confidence. If this episode clicked for you, listen to it again. Shadow the phrases, pause, repeat, and install them into your daily English routine. This is Teach Easy English, and I'm Daisy. Keep listening, keep speaking, and keep mastering your English. Bye for now. I love you.